Some friendships are built on trust, others are built on convenience, and some, like the one between Anansi and Firefly, are built on one side taking everything and the other giving until there is nothing left. This is the story of Anansi and the Firefly, and the night greed finally caught up with the spider. In a time long past, Anansi the spider and Firefly were the closest of friends, or so Firefly believed. One afternoon, Firefly arrived at Anansi's home to find him deep in a bowl of fufu and palm nut soup. The smell alone was enough to fill the room. "My friend," said Firefly, "I want to go egg hunting tonight. Will you come with me?" Anansi's eyes lit up immediately. "Yes, I will meet you when night falls." And so they went, out into the dark fields, sacks in hand, hunting for eggs hidden in the grass. Now, Firefly had a gift. When he opened his wings, they glowed with a soft golden light that revealed everything hidden in the darkness. Every egg, every hollow, every secret the night was keeping, and every time that light appeared, Anansi was already moving. "Mine! I saw it first!" He snatched the egg before Firefly could reach it, tossed it into his own sack, again and again and again. Firefly found nothing, not a single egg. By the time Anansi's sack was so heavy he could barely lift it, Firefly spoke, quietly, sadly. "Goodbye, Anansi, I have to go." And he flew home without another word. Anansi stood alone in the field, triumphant, sack full, spirit high. Then the light went with Firefly. The darkness closed in instantly, total, suffocating, absolute. Anansi could not see his own hands. He could not find the path. He could not find anything. He began to grope through the night, stumbling forward until he walked directly into the wall of a house. Not knowing whose it was, Anansi did what Anansi always does. He invented a story. "Uncle, uncle," he called out. A deep, hoarse voice answered from inside. "Who is that outside my house at this hour?" "It is I, your nephew Anansi." There was a pause. Then the voice said slowly and deliberately, "Come in, my favorite nephew." It was Tiger, and Tiger knew very well that he had no nephews. He also knew exactly who Anansi was and everything the spider had ever done to him. Tonight, he decided, would be different. The moment Anansi stepped inside, the door closed behind him. Tiger asked why he had come. Anansi, sensing something was wrong, quickly offered the bag of eggs as a gift. Tiger's wife cooked every last one of them. Tiger and his family ate hungrily, generously offering Anansi a share. Anansi refused, growing more nervous by the minute. When the meal was done, Tiger placed 2 large crabs into a pot, covered them with eggshells to disguise them, and set the pot on the floor of a dark room. "It is late," said Tiger, smiling with every tooth he had. "Stay the night, my favorite nephew." In the darkness of the room, Anansi could hear something. He crept toward the pot, reached in to grab what he thought was an egg. The crab seized his hand with both claws. Anansi screamed. "Are you all right?" Tiger called from the other room, his voice entirely too calm. "A bedbug bit me," Anansi gasped. "Please excuse me." Minutes passed. Anansi reached in again. The second crab grabbed him even harder. He yelped louder this time. Tiger appeared in the doorway, no longer smiling. "Bedbugs? In my house? How dare you accuse my home of having bedbugs after I fed you and gave you a place to sleep?" He lunged. Anansi bolted, out the door, into the night, running faster than he had ever run. The full sack of stolen eggs forgotten, left behind in Tiger's house. Tiger didn't give chase. He stood at the door and watched, smiling quietly to himself as the spider disappeared into the darkness. The next morning, Anansi went to find Firefly. "My husband has traveled," said Firefly's wife. "Come back next month." He came back the following month. Same answer. And the month after that. And the month after that. Firefly was never home. The field where the eggs had been was never found again. And Anansi, who had taken everything that night, ended up with nothing. Not the eggs, not the friendship, not even his dignity. There is a kind of hunger that stealing cannot fix. Anansi learned that the hard way, because in the end, the darkness he was left standing in wasn't just the night. It was the consequence of every light he had used and never deserved.